automatically, they're transported from Facebook right in here. You know, mail's very slow. Get it? Snail mail? Hold my snail. Thank you, darling. Good catch. All right, let's see what we got here today. Just one. Oh, no, wait. Martina. Love Martina. She says, my favorite guy. I'm excited for the first guy in the garden show of the year and all the products that you'll be presenting. Judy, who we love as well. Good morning, my favorite guy. I've been waiting for the garden show. I'm so excited, ready to shop. James B says, good morning, guy from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Hi, James. And then Arlene, she's from Colorado. She says it's 10 degrees here. So I'm not complaining as I'm wearing shorts here in Florida. She loves the show and she says we're the best. Thank you, Arlene. Remember, all you guys have a chance to win a $25 gift card today. Continue with your comments. And I wanted to mention our expandable fence. So you remember I tell you I have a pick every hour. This is a no-brainer. Any of you out there that has anything that you need to conceal or anything that you want to cover, you need our expandable fence. This is another one of those top 5 items I was talking about. Why? Maybe you got a recycle bin or garbage cans. How do you cover it? You use our expandable fence. It is so real looking. In fact, they spent years making these leaves look real. It expands up or sideways, or it'll go up and down if you want to use it, you know, as a trellis. We've got ours against the back of the fence. You could use it over your head, right? If we wanted to put it in our little portico over there, we could put it over there to keep the sun from coming in. Every year they sell out, and they get usually 1 or 2 airings. We've got them all in stock. And Jared, I believe I have all the colors, correct? So my colors that I have available are white, purple, yellow, and orange. Those are all the colors, and look at how beautiful those look. See what we did there? We put them over top to give us a little sun protection. These are $34.95, all right? And they are coming up a little bit later in the show. I just wanted to make sure you are getting, it's 14 by 50, all right? And then when you expand it, it's 110 by 25. So great for like the bottom of your deck, or if you're trying to get rid of, like I said, hide your recycle bin or stuff like that, it's perfect. All right, I'm gonna get right into it. That feels good to sit down. So welcome back to the show. My name is Guy. This is Guys in the Garden Early Edition. We're starting early this year because we know a lot of you are ready for springtime to get here already with the recent snows that we've had. And the items that we're showing you are not just for gardening, they're for any time of year. If you need a park bench, we got a park bench for you. If you need a picnic table, we have a picnic table for you. We have a park bench that I'm sitting on that becomes a picnic table with a couple of folds. It is amazing. It is called our Bench to Table Converter Bench. It is $124.95 on sale today. It is normally $135, so you're covering your shipping on that. You will love it. It sells out every single year. I think the main reason is everybody loves, who doesn't love a park bench, right? Y'all love it. Great place to sit, great place to relax. But this one, when you give it one little twist, it becomes seating for 3 grown-ups, maybe 2 big grown-ups, and 3 kids, 4 kids, so they can use it as a picnic table. You can use it out by the deck, by the pool, right? You can use it in your backyard, front yard, anywhere you need it, you can use it. I am sitting in it right now in the white. I have it in white. I have it in brown, I'm calling it tan. And then Jared, do we have the gray as well? I think we do. That's called driftwood. This is called Sierra Timber, which is the one right here next to me, okay? And then this one is obviously called white, okay? I don't see tan anywhere, is it? Is that Sierra Timber over there? I see 4 colors. How many do you guys see? 4, okay. All right, the only one I don't see is tan. Is that tan over there? Okay, the one I started on, because it looks great from here. All right, so here's the cool part. You got a nice park bench. You want to turn it into a picnic table? You want to see how hard it is? Picnic table. That's how easy it is. So I just went from sitting in a park bench to now having, this is why I said like 2 big people can sit in here, 3 medium-sized people, or probably 3 or 4 kids. You will absolutely love this. Minimal assembly, easy to clean, weatherproof. You will love it. Tracy Kane is standing by. Tracy, I love this product so much. In fact, Tracy, you know, most people or a lot of people will buy two and they'll put it together like a full picnic table. But I love that it's almost like magic, right? How it turns from one to the other. Yeah.
And no maintenance, which is my favorite part, guy. Easy to put together. There's no sanding, there's no painting, there's no splintering, there's nothing. So I have a question for you, guy. I have two here, right, in the Sierra Timber. Which one is a year old and which one did I open yesterday?
No idea.
Exactly. Can you believe that? So I left one of these benches out in the Florida sun and in the heat all year round, and it looks just as good as the brand new one that came out of the box. So this just shows you how well these hold up. They have a 5-year warranty on them, and they are just built to last. They're so sturdy. They only weigh about 38 pounds, which is just enough weight so you don't have to worry about it blowing away, but easy enough to move. But then it holds up to 1,000 pounds. So you can fit 3 full-size adults here, 6 if you buy 2, right? And you have your picnic table set up. So you can easily see how I have 3 place settings here, 3 adults, so 6 adults. They're so great that you're gonna use them everywhere in your house. And what I love, guys, is that I know our poor friends up north are suffering as we're having this gorgeous weather, but you can use this in your home at the same time and then bring them out as soon as that snow starts to melt.
I love it. And you know, Trace, they're so convenient to have around, you know, because we all do a lot of entertaining. I do, you guys probably do as well. I know Tracy does, you know, she's got that beautiful outdoor area. But you're always wanting for more seating, right? You're always, and you buy these hideous little folding chairs. This is beautiful. And if you know, the show's called Guys in the Garden. If you don't have a picnic bench in your garden, I mean, everybody should have one of those, right? At least somewhere to sit. And what I love about this is you can sit with your best buddy, you can sit with your sweetie, with your kids, your grandkids, and you've got a really functional piece of furniture. I also love when Tracy talks about no cleaning. You can rinse it off with the hose. So if a bird poops on it, don't worry about it. You don't have to get out there with a scraper like you do with a wood bench. And a wood bench needs to be painted every year. A wood bench rots out. Right? A wood bench is heavy, hard to move around. You would never stick it in the back of an SUV and take it to the beach or take it to the park. You can with this if you want. Take it to your kids' ball games. Imagine having your own private park bench at your kid's soccer game or football game or baseball game. That would be a really nice thing to have as well. All right, so I want to go through colors again. Jared, the one I'm sitting in is called, is this the timber one?
Yes, it is, Guy.
Thank you, Tracy. Well, I'm just trying to figure it out. So this is the timber, right? All right, we're looking at driftwood, right? Not now, that's tan. That's driftwood, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's driftwood. I'm just suggesting Tracy. What am I asking Jared for? All right, so that is, all right, and Tracy knows Jared. Jared's the best. And then it also is available in white, and that's where the little mini, it doesn't look like me at all, but the little mini gnome is sitting over there. But Tracy, you know, I think people, when they get it home, they are so pleasantly surprised with the quality. The fact that they are durable. They have 1,000-pound weight capacity. I mean, so you could put 5 of me on here. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a really, really nice feature with these. So you will absolutely love 5-year warranty as well. Show me a wooden park bench where you get a 5-year warranty, Tracy. They don't make them like that.
No, they definitely don't. And you know, all that iron furniture is so scary because it does fall apart over time, and I have had that happen. So you don't have to worry about that with your bench to table. Now, what I want to point out to you is if you have a loved one that is in a wheelchair, my mom is in a wheelchair, it's always hard to find that right table to sit with, to interact, play games, to have a meal. Well, if you have your bench to table, there aren't any supports underneath the table portion here. So it's very easy to wheel up. So you can be sitting on one side, your loved one can be sitting on the other, and you can still enjoy each other's company and a meal together. But also look at the sturdy construction and how this has been engineered. You have this amazing solid base here. Then when I open this up, you can see the supports that are underneath here and that crossbar. So that's how we're able to place on here 1,000 pounds to hold that up. This guy was saying light enough to throw into your SUV. So 38 pounds, it's 58 inches long. So if you have a large SUV, you can throw this in the back. You can take this to a friend's house if they're having a party and they need extra seating or extra table space, or for the soccer games. I'm actually having a lot of lacrosse boys over tonight after the high school practice. I have a lot of dessert in my house I need to get rid of. So they're going to be hanging out on the bench and table. The great part is those smelly boys, I can hose this down afterwards and there's not going to be any stench left.
Oh, you might want to hose the kids down as well if the stench is that bad. But, you know, you bring up a good point, though, and I said earlier, like, I mean, you know, you got a beautiful outdoor table, you walk out there and there's a giant burb turd sitting on it, and you're like, really? So what's nice about this is you can just rinse it off or squirch it off, and you don't have to worry about it soaking into a wooden table. Remember, they are easy to convert. I'll show you. I don't even have to get up. Watch. So here it is a park bench. If I want to convert it over to a picnic table, all I do is lift and turn it over. And now I have a picnic table. When I want to bring it back over as a bench, I just sit it back like that. And very, very sturdy. As we set up to 1,000 pounds on here, it's got all this, it's built very, very well, the way they constructed it to make it a very, very sturdy bench. There's no rough corners on it. I love the fact that the arms are smooth and polished. So, you know, you're not sitting there with your arm hanging off going, hey, you know how you get after a while? If you get it in white, and some of the lighter colors, it's reflective too, so you don't have to worry about it getting super hot in the summer. You can easily find custom cushions online. We might even have them here at hsn.com, but easy to find a cushion on it. If you want to get one to put a cushion on, you can do that as well. You know, you brought up a good point, Tracy, when you have people over, especially when people bring their kids. You know, I can't stand it when I have kids over my house and they sit in a big boy chair. It's like, get out of that grown-up chair and go sit in that. You go over and sit on that little ottoman over there, you little punk. What's nice about this is if you got kids and you're having a picnic or whatever, kids can sit outside, kids can hang out on the bench, and then when they want to eat, you simply flip it over, and now you've got a perfect place for them to eat. I mean, it's like the perfect piece of furniture, Tracy.
It is, and also, you know, don't think about this just for your outside. I know up north you guys are getting hit bad again this weekend. But think about if you have a finished basement, if you have a playroom, these are great because there is no maintenance and it's so easy to clean. You can just use a microfiber cloth and clean this up. I have done all kinds of painting projects on these and tie-dye on these, and they literally don't stain. Your skin will stain way before your bench and table does. So it's just a great piece to have in your home. Maybe you need something by your back door to put on those muddy boots. Great for that as well. And then easy enough to move this outside. So when the weather does turn, you can enjoy this out in your backyard. You can enjoy it if you want to sit in your front yard and, you know, see your neighbors walking by with their dogs. It's always nice to have a bench in your front yard. But you also don't have to wait until that snow melts to put this out. You can enjoy this all year round. If you're wondering what colors I have here, since we've had a little confusion with color this morning, I have the Sierra Timber here set up. And then I have the driftwood back here. So the driftwood has a little bit of like a gray veining in it. The tan is just a solid tan and the white is a solid tan. So if you're looking something that mimics wood, more of a wood look, you want to go with the Sierra Timber or you want to go with the driftwood.
Tracy, I want all of it. I want every one of them. I want to have like picnic tables in my backyard for my parties. That's what I want.
You want it out by the beach, don't you guys? I can see you bringing this down to the beach for your little evening dinners.
There's a park bench on the beach, and every time I go by there, there's somebody sitting in it, punks. Yep. I'll bring my own bench. It's not that far, and it's not. And by the way, Tracy, this isn't that heavy. I mean, it only weighs 38 pounds, so you could easily have somebody help you bring it to the beach very easily. Thank you, Tracy Kane.
Sure. And super sturdy.
Look at her.
Even in the sand and the gravel.
I love it. You be careful now, Tracy. All right, have fun. and if you have any of that dessert left over, let me and Jared know. We'll come to your house. We'll eat it up for you. All right, hey, already over 100 of the expandable fence gone. I know you've been waiting for it. Pick of the show, easy top 5. You think I like the clipper? I like this even better. I have this on the base of my house. It actually, because on my deck, there's 3 feet of crawl space underneath, and I don't like how it looks. I stretched this out the long way, and I went around the deck. You should see how beautiful that is. I'll get pictures next time, but we get it every year. It sells out every year if you want it. I have it available in white leaves. They're all green, but they have flecks of white, orange, purple, or yellow. All right, where am I going? Durasect. All right, here we go. It's nice to be outside. Isn't it, guys? The crew is happy. Now, hit us in about 2.5 months and we'll tell you if we're still happy being outside. Y'all know I sweat a little bit. I'm all right today because it's only, it was about 70, maybe 71 degrees here. I hate to rub it in, Facebook friends, but hey, Jared, we got to remind everybody, $25 gift card. Streaming live on Facebook. I'll give you $25 right out of my pocket. All right. I own these as well. My buddy Wayne, who says I own everything and mocks me, although Wayne is my buddy. I do own these. Actually, I'll tell you a story. So I have a real fireplace in my house, and I've never had a place to store wood, all right? Because if I leave it outside, it gets wet. If I bring it inside, I don't want insects. I finally was like, I'll get the Durasect. These are heavy-duty bags, all right? Whether you use them for lawn clippings, mulch, storing blankets and pillows, firewood like I use mine for. I bought another set in red, and I gave them to Danny because his girlfriend Lily said, Guy, Danny needs a hamper. He throws his crap all in the corner. That's his girlfriend, by the way, Lily. She goes, and it makes the room look terrible. I hate it. So I bought them for Danny. Danny uses one of these as a hamper at his college apartment. Toys, debris. It's almost, I would say, virtually impossible to tear these. Why? They're a woven vinyl fabric, and I'll show you that in a minute. Actually, if you come in really close, come into the green one. Really close right here. That's perfect, Mikey. Thank you. Double stitching all the way around, fold over seams. See the vinyl and the weave inside? I mean, it would be hard to take a knife and poke it through there, so don't worry about sticks or trees or branches. The offer today is you get 2 of these. You get one in the jumbo, which I own. I bought 2 of the jumbo my first time, and then I bought a jumbo and a tote the second time. Our offer today is a jumbo and a tote. So you get one that's really big. All right, I'll step over front. And you get one that's just big. All right, this is the tote. It's huge. Okay, the jumbo is a little bit taller and a little bit wider. All right, you have 6 separate handles on this by which to be able to move it around. All right, whether you fill it with firewood or rocks or whatever, these bags will hold up to 500 pounds in the tote and 1,000 pounds in the other bag. I've never seen anything like it. I'll take a picture of my house. We're doing a garden show from my house next week, and I'll have this out on the deck. I'll actually have one of these out on the deck filled with firewood, and I'll show it to you. But the 2-pack is only $22.99. I do have the double pack of the jumbos if you want 2 big ones. But I like this combination because normally you don't need 2 jumbos. You need a small one, and you need a big one. Lorna Co. is back. Lorna, love these. These are easy top 10, all right? I mean, these are, and I bought mine last year. I'm gonna have them for years. There's no way to tear them. They're virtually tear-proof. They're amazing.
Oh my goodness, guys. So these are back only at HSN. The value today is phenomenal. So first of all, Durasect, they are the ultimate do-everything bags. Indoor, outdoor, haulage, storage. The capacity of these, 1,000 pounds in the big, and I just showed you up close, so I wanted to show you the capacity of the big one. 48 gallons, the double stitching, the 6 handles you've mentioned, even 2 on the bottom here, the leverage is incredible. But customer demand, basically 2 years ago, we launched the XL, the jumbos, in a 2-pack in green. People fell in love with them, and there's 73 5-star reviews with the 2-pack. They said, can you do different colors? So House did the company behind them, said, okay, we'll do colors. Then customer said, can you do a tote? So that is what we've got today. And I want to start by showing you how much these hold and basically how indestructible these are. So if we start in our yard, and welcome, by the way, to my yard in London here, I have got bags of straw. I've got 5 jumbo bags of straw. These bags, they stand up by themselves, you may notice, because of the wire frame. So I'm not having to bend over. The bag is holding itself open for me. This is 5 bags of straw. But if you've got storm cleanup, if you've got, after the snow and the ice and things, fallen leaves, branches, you can chuck it all in, and then you can drag these because they're tear-proof, rip-proof, moisture-proof. But don't just think outdoors, think storage indoors as well. And these tote bags, which are half the size, they'll hold up to 500 pounds each. If you keep one in the trunk of your car, if you're going to get firewood, if you've got muddy, wet Wellington boots or ski jackets and ski gear, you can put these in the trunk of your car. But also, this is really heavy. If you want to store your firewood by the fire, the red ones are particularly lovely for indoor use, but they fold flat, Guy. Look at this, 2 pounds, 1 pound when you're not using them.
All right, so we are busy. I knew it. Early in the season, well, first of all, these are not just for the garden. I'm using mine, and I'm not even using them in the garden. When I do my lawn clippings, I do it in there. And another thing I love about it, which I don't know if Lorna said, I've been running around, they stand up on their own. They actually have a framework inside, so if you're filling them, or if you're laying them on their side to fill them, they will hold their shape, unlike a regular lawn bag. You know, lawn bags, you gotta hold them up, you gotta hold them down when you're trying to rake into them. You don't have to do that with these. If you want to use these as a bag to protect your groceries, you don't want to, you don't feel comfortable about putting stuff inside of a cart, you could do that as well. Put one in the trunk of your car so your stuff doesn't roll all over the place. There you go. Look at that. You could fold them into any shape. Remember, we have colors available. I've got red, and you get two. This is the small one, all right? And you know what's amazing? I'm using the small one now for the firewood in the house. You know, the stuff that I burn in the house. So you get a small and a large. That's red. Green is next to it. Behind them, I've got the blue, which I also have a set of. It's funny, I have a set of red, I have a set of blue, I have a set of green. I'm using the blue right now out for my firewood. I gave the red for Danny for his college dorm for his laundry, and I'm using the green out in the shed. But I love them. And I'm telling you, you will probably have these, I don't know how long they say they last, but I've had mine for 2 years. They're lasting forever. I mean, it's unbelievable. Even if you have to drag them, they're so durable, they're not gonna tear apart. Close to 300 people have already picked it up. It's basically 20 bucks. Get it home. In fact, brand new Hsn credit card saved 10 bucks today. $12.99. Get it home, you will love them. Very busy. Lorna, everybody loves these bags because everybody needs them.
They do, and today, special low price and only at HSN in this new kit with the XL and the tote. And you mentioned regular yard bags. They don't stand up by themselves like the Durasect. They blow away. And worst of all, if you put something sharp in there, they rip and they tear. And they're not good for the environment. With the Durasects, these are going to last for years and years. And again, just to show you the capacity, 48 gallons, up to 1,000 pounds in the XL. The new totes up to 500 pounds and half the capacity. Now, I just want to show you the tote alone. I've just shown you the big one for outside. I've got a dog bed here, but don't just think pet things. Think trips to the beach. Think the lake. I know skiing, if you're going skiing, all your ski wear in the back of the car. Things like wet boots. These are moisture resistant, tear resistant, rip resistant. But for me, the new totes are the best for shopping. So I've got all these bottles of water here. Why? To show you, I'm a single parent, basically, and I've got a dog and a son. And when I go shopping, I hate having to go to the car multiple times to bring everything in. These are one and done. I'm going to take all my shopping in one go. I'm not going to have to keep going back to the car. But I want to show you the big ones, because inside the home, sports equipment in the garage, you've got your snow equipment, your golf clubs, all things like that. But bedding, these come into their own. You mentioned your son Danny in his college dorm. You can move a whole bed in here. Why? Because they're so huge. I've got comforters, I've got blankets, I've got pillows. I've got more pillows, just to show you. Once you've got one set, and today at this price, and knowing you can only get this set at HSN, this is why we've got on the 2-pack of Jumbo, 73 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
I'm still going. I've got sports equipment, dog equipment. And Guy, when we go camping, you know, you go to a camping store, they're like, hey, this sleeping bag is so compact and easy to carry. But then you go camping, what happens? You're like this with the sleeping bag afterwards. You can never get them back into those things. I don't know how they do it. All your camping gear.
Lorna,
I mean, I have literally put half my house in here.
I get the biggest kick. I get such a kick out of watching you. She's so great. She's like a dynamo. She just keeps going. We are extremely busy. If you can only buy one thing, maybe you don't have a lot of money left from the holidays, but get these home, will you? I know you're going to love them. They are so multi-purpose. You can use them for a variety of things. You're going to have them forever. And whether it's storing stuff in your garage, whether it's storing stuff in your attic or your basement, equipment, right? Maybe it's for your lawn stuff, right? I mean, right now it's early, you're not cutting the grass, but you'll be so happy when you have these. Maybe you got kids that have every kind of sporting bit of equipment, ball, gloves, hats, whatever they got, helmets, and you need to store that. When summer comes and you use it for lawn debris, mulch. I use mine for firewood. And you know, if you could put firewood, and I fill that thing up, there's probably, Lorna, there's probably 300 to 400 pounds of firewood is what you could get in one of these, depending on how big the wood is. And I love it. So get it home, $22.99. It is a customer pick on hsn.com. Everybody gets two. You get a jumbo and you get a tote. You're going to love it. 778-705. Lorna Coe, you're amazing.
And I honestly think once you've got one set, you're going to want more. I just got my Christmas and Halloween stuff here because for storage, these are superlative. There's a reason why there's so many 5-star reviews. They're so strong, so tough, and they fold up to nothing.
You're the best. Thank you, Lorna.
Thanks, guys.
All right, hon. Hey, by the way, real quick, hi to Kathy, hi to Hazel Lee. Martina's back with us, Deanne, Judy, Anita, another Jan, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Wayne, my boy Wayne is with us. Mary. So many people on Facebook. Thank you for joining me. TC, good to see you. Haven't heard from you before. Hey, by the way, if you want the jumbo bags, they're only a couple bucks more. If you want two big ones, we got those available for you. 778-125 is the item number. All right, I'm sliding over to our, you can't do a set, you can't do an HSN show outside without lights, right? So what we did, and I asked our wonderful planner, who I've got two wonderful planners. You know, I've got my Hannah and I've got Amy Beth, and they're both amazing. So I said to the guys, I was like, listen, we need a set of lights. They said, how about the Ultimate? The reason they call these Ultimate is they have the most LEDs and the most multifunctional LEDs of any disc light that we carry. Because not only do you get lights that shoot up from above, and I'll hold one up for you, you also get lights that will shoot out of the side. You get 4 lights, LED lights on the side, and then you get 4 of the Cobb LEDs on the top. Look at the size of the solar panel. That is why these work, even if you have clouds a couple days in a row, these will still turn on when it gets dark outside. The benefit of solar disc lights is, one, you take them outside, you lay them on the ground. If you want, we give you little stakes. You could stake them into the ground. There's little holes in there like that. You can always stake them into the ground if you're using them on your grass. But you can lay these right on your pavement. You can lay them, put them on steps going into your house or onto your deck. Everybody is going to get 10, all right? No wires. No cords, never buy a battery, never buy a bulb, never set a timer, sun goes down, lights come on, safety, security, beauty, curb appeal, neighbors will love you, all in one. Price, almost went the wrong way. Woo! Price is clearance, all right? When you see clearance, get them. The reason we're doing clearance, because we know it's still winter time, but you're gonna want these. Why not get them? And then when springtime comes, or if you wanna put them out in the snow, they work in the snow, just dust them off once in a while, you will have a great set of lights. $51 every day, $32 today, $32.95. Get a brand new Hsn credit card. We'll take another $10 off. 5 flex pay on everything, $6.59. Let me get my boy Lou Caputo out here to talk about these. Lou, these are amazing. Let me, before I get Lou, real quick, can I do colors, Jared, real quick? All right. You can get all green, okay? You can get them in white. You can get them in, I'm gonna go light brown or dark brown. That's light brown, that's dark brown. Or you can go gray, silver. I do it. So we have white, we have silver, we have green, light brown, dark brown. Everybody will get the stakes to go with it. Everybody gets 10. Lou, now you can go, buddy.
Guy, let's talk about easy. This is easy, okay? This is one of those projects where you get maximum impact for the least amount of work possible, and that's what I love about these. So I got my lights off. I thought it'd be fun to start with the lights off in here. You can see just how crazy bright these are. And what's nice about these is not only are you getting the light from the top, you're getting the light 360 degrees around every single one of these. So you get this absolutely amazing pathway of light that's on these. You can mount these on the ground. You can hang these on a post. You can put these in, any flat surface on top of a table, you know, anywhere you want to. Now, I'm going to turn my lights on real quick for a second here, because I want you to see, when I bring my lights on, and you look at these guys that I've got on the table here, all the different mounting options. You know, I love this that I can take them and I can stake them into the ground or a planter, and they're not going to blow away because they are in there securely. I love the fact that I can take this and just hang it right on, whoop, I went the wrong way. I can hang it right on a post like this because it does have that little keyhole in the back of it right here. You notice there's an on-off switch as well. You're only going to turn that on one time, and after that, it's self-regulated by the sun. So you don't have to worry about, you know, knowing if it's daylight savings time or when it gets. These take care of it for you. And Guy, you never replace the batteries in these, so they last and they last and they last. But again, the magic with these is when the sun goes down, the lights come on, and these look absolutely spectacular. Put them around the pool deck, put them in your planters, use them on the stairs, anywhere you want, Guy. And the best part, easy, nothing to do. Throw them out.
All right, well, I'll tell you, when you see that, and I told you, when you see the word clearance with our Bell & Howell, all right, if they're a no-name light and you're like, oh, I'll get them on clearance, they last me a couple of years, I'll be happy. When you get Bell & Howell on clearance, there's a reason for that. And the reason is it's early in the season, right? We know most of you may not use these until you get into springtime, but get them. That price, you're never going to see these at $32 in the spring and the summer. The prices are all going to go up. It's an advantage to grab them now. And Lou, these are my favorite lights because I've got your regular disc lights. When you put these lights on, and they glow much more because the glow starts from the side and goes up. So it's like uplighting and landscape lighting at the same time.
Well, that's one of my favorite features, too, because a lot of folks like their landscape lights because they put that little circle of light on the ground. But traditionally with our disc lights, they're uplights. So you get that beautiful uplight that's going to light up your plants, your bird baths, trees, I mean, the walls, whatever it is that's above it. Now you're getting the best of both worlds. Everything's married together in these. So you're going to get that circle on the ground around it, and you're going to get that light going up into the air as well, which is great. Now, during the daytime, you know, these disappear. Like, you don't see them. See how it's going underneath the lawnmower right there? You know, you don't even realize they're there unless you're hanging them vertically like that on any surface. But that's the other nice thing about these. They can be area lights for you as well if you want to put them. Like I've got here. I've got some on this staircase guide. It's lighting. Look at this. It's lighting this clear up here, but it's also lighting the entire trestle that goes across there. So you don't have to worry about that. I've got one on top of the post here. I mean, you could hang one on your mailbox if you wanted to, absolutely. But I've got one on top of the post. We have a house on a lake, and there's a long fence that goes along the shoreline. On top of every single post, I've got one of these because the house is on stilts. I can look down, and I can see all those lights out there, Guy, and it looks absolutely spectacular. So think about it for safety. Think about them for beauty, you know. They're going to add a wonderful feature, things that you could never do. I mean, who's going to pay to have lights installed on their stairs? You're going to hire an electrician to come out and do that?
Forget it.
I don't think so, you know. But with the Bell & Howell, do it yourself.
That's more work, Lou. We don't like work, Lou.
No,
we both
no
work.
More work, guys.
We work for a living. When there's no work, we don't want to do any more work. Here's what I'll tell you. If you just do it just to beautify your property, all right? Just because you want it to look pretty. Or if you do it because, you know, daylight savings and all that, you know, it's dark at 5:30, whatever, and you want light, because you want to pull into your driveway after you work and you want to see a welcoming light. Maybe you're on a vacation and you're like, you know, I'd really love to have these lights because my property will light up even when I'm not there. So you get that security side. There are so many ways that these are great. You could put them on a post of a deck. You could put them out near your barbecue. You could charge them up during the day, bring them inside. If you're having a party, you want to use them as coasters, you could use them as coasters. I've seen Lou do that before. But when we do a 10-pack, when you're getting them for $3.29 a piece, you need to jump on them now. These are the same quality. The only reason we call them Ultimate is because they've got the upward firing and side firing lights, so they're actually a better, and maybe not better, but a different style. When you pull into your house at night, you're gonna drive in and be like, it looks like a different house, all right? If you're a senior and you want to put them on the stairs, you know, maybe you got 4 or 5 really tricky stairs to get into the front of your house, put them right there. As long as they get a little sun or even reflection of the sun, they will work. And I'm amazed, Lou, because I have these at home. We've had days here in Florida where it rained or it was cloudy for 2 or 3 days, and they still work. Now, they don't go 7 or 8 hours, but they work until 2 or 3 in the morning. They still work. So they're because the size of the solar panel, and you know, Lou, that's everything, right? This is where you're spending the money, right here on that solar, right?
Part of it is also the fact that these bulbs are what we call surface mount diodes, so they use very little power. So you get a lot of light, but little power. This is 10 right here in this stack in front of me. And you can see that is an impressive amount of light that's coming off of these. Now, the other thing you were talking about a moment ago is this, using these in untraditional ways. In other words, I could use it as a coaster. I could put this inside of a luminary. I can use this to light up anything I've got. If I take this off of here, see, it kind of goes away, but I put it on there, boom. That becomes a really cool coaster. And people always ask me, can I use them in the rain, in the snow? Guy, look at that. And I love the fact that even if I spray this way above these are so bright. It's illuminating that mist all the way up. That's how you know that these are quality lights from Bell & Howell, a company that's been around for over 200 years, or 110 years, rather, not 200, 110 years. And they've won Academy Awards for advancements in lighting. So what you're getting right here, the creme de la creme, these are going to add some excitement to your backyard, your front yard, that curb appeal that you've been looking for. Yeah. And again, Guy, got to go back to it. No work.
Yeah,
no work.
And you know, when you look at the reviews, 85, well, I last time I checked, they're mostly 5-star reviews. I've got 2 numbers written down. I don't want to give you the wrong one, but they're mostly 5-star reviews. You cannot go wrong with our solar disc lights. They're easy, no install, no maintenance, no having to set a timer. Very, very easy. 737249 is the item number. $32.95 on clearance. Jump on them, Lou. Great job. Thanks, bud.
Thanks, buddy. Yep, good seeing you.
All right, we are moving on. Hey, want to say hi to George is with us. Hey, George has a question. George wants to know if the Durasects hold water. George, I'm going to take a stab at it and say they're not meant to do that. So, and I've had mine outside, and they've actually puddled up inside when I left them out, but they're not made for that.
Drop the calls.
Anyway, I just wanted to let him know. All right, thank you again, Lou. We're going to move on. Here is our pick of the show. Where am I going? Over here. A lot of walking around. In a small space, but we're good. So let me just tell you that we have already pre-sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these. This is our Improvements Expandable Fence. So this is another top 5. All right, I'm telling you, you gotta trust me on this. If you have anything that you wanna shade, hide, conceal, store, whatever, and you just wanna make it a little more private, maybe you have an area where you like to sunbathe, and you'd like a little more privacy. Maybe you have an ugly fence and you'd like to turn it into a beautiful fence. You can do it with our beautiful expandable fence. They spent years developing this, and I'm gonna step around front to show you why. Because not only is it made, and I don't know how close our cameras can get here, I'm gonna take one of them away. This is actually it in orange. They use real wood. Those are real wood reeds, okay? They put on these decorative leaves, which I am telling you are absolutely gorgeous. You can use it going wide, and I'll show you that in a minute. So you can use it going this way to give yourself privacy. You can use it going up and down to give yourself privacy. Here's what I did with mine. I have a deck, and my deck has about 3 feet of crawl space. I put it on the ground so you can't see under the deck. And I attached it very, very easily. What I love about it is it's flexible. If you've got a garbage can and a recycle bin that you want to hide, you could do that. It is flexible, so it'll go around a corner. If you want to hide something and you want to kind of move it a little bit, it'll do that as well. We sell these out every year. We have kept our price very, very competitive at $34.95. It's on sale today. You have your choice of orange. This is called white. And if you come in close, you'll see it's just a little fleck of light inside of white. This is purple over here. And then finally, this is yellow over here. So these are the colors choices. And remember, no matter where you put it, you can conceal something. I want to show you something real quick before Deb comes out, and then I'll shut up. So you want to see something ugly? Let me show you something ugly. That's ugly, right? That's like, you know what that says to me? It says, do not enter. It says, stay where you are. I mean, it's you know what, now, if you're walking into, you know, DMV or something and you see one of these, you're like, okay, I'll stay where I am. But you don't want that in front of your house. You take the expandable fence, you match it up to the size, you attach it, and now look, you have a beautiful garden fence. That, to me, is like the greatest demo of all time. One of the greatest people that I know of all time is Deb Byers, and she's standing by in her garden. There she is. Hello, my darling, how are you?
Good morning, Guy. What a thrill to be here on the premiere of your garden show. I'm so excited. We've got a gorgeous day in Florida. And look at how beautiful this expandable fence is in my garden. You'd be hard pressed to tell which are the real plants and which is the beautiful faux fence. And to your point, Guy, this is an absolute addition, a fabulous addition to any home to hide something that's unsightly or simply to enhance something. You've got 12 zip ties that are going to help you get attached, but it's super, super lightweight. So if you wanted to hang it horizontally, you only need one hook or one nail. But the beauty is in the leaves and in the design. Each one of these gorgeous leaves is variegated. The colors are variegated. So whichever one you choose, they're going to be absolutely natural looking, like the yellow that I've got behind me or the beautiful white that I'm showing. And the back is just as beautiful as the front because this is real willow wood. That lattice work is what's going to give you that expandability. When it comes to you right out of the box, it's 2 feet by 4 feet, and it expands to a full 10 feet. And if you're using this to hang between you and your neighbors in your condo to give you privacy or shade, you're going to be able to enjoy that beautiful, gorgeous leaves in the front, and your neighbor is going to see this gorgeous willow wood in the back. So you're going to be able to have a win-win between you and your neighbor. And one other important factor, these are specially treated, so when you get them in the summer and you hang them up, the colors will not fade. So they're absolutely sun resistant. They will not fade. And the colors will walk back to the colors that you already have. If you've already got the white and you want to get more, and that's been our experience, people keep buying more. All the colors will work back. So go ahead and stock up. And if you're up north and you're thinking, it's snowing, I can't possibly use it, bring it inside to bring that look of nature inside to inspire you to hang on. The snow will be gone and the sun will be shining up north just like it is down here in Florida, Guy. It's amazing.
You know what? It really is. This is one of those items, Deb, when I look at it, it makes me think of our gardening shows. It's just like, because it's so super cool. And by the way, unlike a regular garden, this will work all 4 seasons. You don't have to water it. It never will grow. It'll grow in size if you want to make it longer or if you want to make it shorter. But there are so many things that maybe you want to cover. And I would never cover these plants, but I'm saying, like, if that was something nasty, you could easily just take it, and now you've made it disappear. I mean, that you can't really see because the camera's over there. But like, if I go over here, thanks, Mikey. So you'll see there's no way to see what is behind here. But then when I bring it down, you see I've got items over there. It could be a garbage can. It could be your recycle bin. You could, you know what? A lot of people have those little transformer boxes outside in front of their house. Maybe you want to put it there, all right? You could trim it if you wanted to fit. But again, it's expandable. It'll go up or down, left or right. We also have one across our stage that we showed earlier where we just put it up against like a wooden wall just to kind of break it up a little bit. You could put these in between a yard. Like maybe you've got a fence, that you share with a neighbor, and you want to put them on the inside of your fence to give it a little character. You could do that as well. You don't even realize that we've got stuff hidden behind all these things. We could have garbage can. Look at there it is. You're ashamed of your garbage? Well, hide it with a beautiful look of a plant. By the way, these are weatherproof. Don't worry about leaving them outside. They get dirty for whatever reason. You can always rinse them off, but the rain will take care of that for you. I love that, Deb. That's a great look.
Well, it's gorgeous. As a pergola above you, remember, you get the 12 zip ties to keep it secure wherever you want to put it. But the back side is just as beautiful as the top, but you're going to get that gorgeous shade. And if you love the look of an ivy-covered cottage, we all love that. Like that little gnome loves an ivy-covered cottage.
Yes.
But the ivy can infiltrate the stucco and the siding and the shingles and cause damage. This, all you need to do is hang it on your wall, inside or out. You don't have to water it. You don't have to fertilize it. You don't have to trim it. You don't have to wait for it to grow to enjoy that beautiful look. And I've seen homes that have put them on either side of their garage doors to give that gorgeous look, or on the back of the entire length of the house to give that gorgeous, rich look. It's inherently lightweight, guys, so it simply hangs on a hook. But you're getting the 12 zip ties to secure it to something that you may want to keep unsightly like that fence that you've got in there. But whether you're just simply hanging it on a wall to increase the beauty of a space or to hide something like your point, and I know we've talked about that gap between the bottom of a porch and the ground that's always so unsightly, whether it's your pool deck or the front of your home and critters get under there, this will expand to a full 10 feet. So you can create gorgeous, beautiful, instant, right out of the box curb appeal just with one investment of these gorgeous fences. I'm thrilled that they're back. I'm thrilled we've got all 4 colors. They're going to go so quickly. We always sell out of the colors. So if you have a favorite one, grab it today, because once you get it home and you see how gorgeous it is, you're going to be grateful that you bought more than one.
And even if you are saying to yourself, you know what? Oh, wait, I don't need it now. I'm not, for what I want it for, I don't need it until March or April. Don't wait. First of all, you're getting a discount on the price, but moreover, to Deb's point, these sell out every year. I asked for, I said to the planners and the buyers last year, I'm like, will you buy more? Because we sell out by like halfway through my garden season and everybody wants them. We have them now. They will be gone again because it just gets more and more popular. This is what I'm talking about. Ugly chain link fence, okay? If you just buy it because you got a fence on your property and you don't like it, ugly chain link fence, let's transform it. Let's make it pretty. We grab our expandable fence, we stretch it to the size that's perfect, we attach it, there it is. That is why, it's the only way I could, really, the finality of showing you this is why you buy it, to be able to cover up stuff that you're not so crazy about, right? And Deb, I will tell you, and I can't wait to, I'm hoping this will be in our show next week. I want to show everybody the area of my deck that actually, where I'm using it, because I have like this much crawl space and nothing grows under there. It's just dirt under there. It's not very attractive. I don't store anything there. So when you I stretched it out the long way like this. I'll show you. That way. And I attached it to the bottom of the deck, and now the entire deck is so beautiful. It looks like it has ivy growing at the bottom of it. That's really what I love about it. So you can use it in a variety of ways. We have them now. Over 500 people ordered it. Get it home for $34.95. If you get a brand new Hsn credit card, take another $10 off. You will love it. Deb, we got a couple of minutes left. If you want to start from the beginning and tell them what we got.
Well, you're getting absolutely something that's going to hide things that are unsightly or enhance something that you want to enhance. That's going to come right out of the box and ready to go. Once it comes to you, it's going to be in a box that's 4 feet by 2 feet, and then it will expand to a full 10 feet. You're going to be able to hang it on a wall. You're going to be able to hang it on a fence. You get the 12 zip ties. And if you want it to be freestanding, you can go to your big home store and get U-shaped spikes and simply do that to keep it freestanding. But it can provide beautiful shade. You can have privacy between you and your neighbor. The front is just as beautiful as the back. The leaves are all specially treated to protect you from the sun, so you can go ahead and have it hung up there in the summer and have it just as beautiful at the end of the season. And it's real willow wood. The lattice on the back, which gives it its expandability, is real willow wood. So the beauty is built right in, and this is the reason why it's always been a customer pick, why we always sell out, because once you've experienced it and used it, you realize, oh my goodness, it's blending so much beauty to my home. I'm so grateful I bought more. So this is really a fabulous thing for you to use inside your home or outside your home and enjoy season after season after season, Guy.
All right. As you can see, we're just about out of time. If you want to get it today, remember, choose orange, and that's just a little bit of decor inside the leaf. We also have it available in the white, which is right here. I have it available, excuse me, in the purple. Purple's actually most popular. All right, and then we also have it available in the, what color is that, yellow? We have it available in the yellow. All right, order as many as you want. We've got them available. This is our very first airing of the season. I know you will love it, like we love our Deb buyers. Thank you, Deb.
It was great to see you this morning, Guy. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, honey. All right, we'll see Deb again soon. Hey, I don't know if you caught it. We are so busy these last 2 hours, but the Durasect is still available. I own 3 sets. All right, I got 2 of the original, and then I bought 2 of this, which is the jumbo and the tote bag. Stand up on their own. Woven material, never tears. All right, extra heavy. This is not like a yard bag you buy from the store, okay? This will probably last you 10 years, okay? You have 6 handles. You can fill it full of whatever you want. It's great for lawn cuttings and shrubs and debris. You can use it for quilts or blankets. You can use it as your little, your little recycle bin for your mulchy stuff. Firewood, that's what I use mine for. Loaded with firewood. Gravel, holds up to 1,000 pounds. Stands up on its own, lays on its side and stands up so you can fill it full of grass. If you've got kids that have toys, you know what I'm talking about, right? Tons and stuff. You can do that as well. When you're done with it, it folds. What about for your car, for your groceries? Fold it away when you're not using it. It really is amazing, and I got 3 sets. All right, well, we got a chance while we're switching gears. I want to talk about our streaming service. Surface, I said service. QVC and HSN have this great streaming service. It's everything you love about shopping and more. You can watch content, and you can even watch live shows. You'll see all your favorite personalities, new faces, great products, bands, and deals. You can also catch up on shows that maybe you missed. You can find this all on Fire TV, Roku, LG, Xfinity X1, and Xfinity Flex. And we'll be launching on even more platforms later on in the year. So discover where shopping comes alive. HSN and QVC streaming. All right, final item in our launch of our show. Thank you to all my Facebook friends. Don't forget about our Facebook winner. I'm waiting to see who it's gonna be. Jared, gotta get our $25 gift card winner. Oh, okay, it's in the mailbox, all right. So this is an early bird special. I know most of you, wherever you live, maybe are not dealing with a huge insect problem, but trust me, you will. We are already getting hit here in Florida. So what we decided to do is take our #1 brand of basically our pest insect trap and give you an early shot at it at a huge discount. Normally this is $96, flip those upside down, it is now $69.95. This is the half acre. This is the one you just hang from a tree, you know, outside of where you're sitting, like, you know, maybe 40, 50 feet away. And this thing, you ready for this? Say goodbye to up to 2,500 bugs a week. And remember, mosquitoes lay thousands of bugs. All right, thousands of babies, the bug, and then they multiply very quickly in a 2-week cycle. This will suck in mosquitoes, beetles, flies, gnats, all kinds of crazy insects, so you don't have to deal with them. They're basically attracted by the ultraviolet light, and then the carbon gas that is given off is very similar to the gas that we give off as humans, which is why bugs follow us everywhere you go. There is no maintenance. You will get 4 seasons out of the bulb that is in there, 4 bug seasons, because you don't need it most of the year, right? Usually most people get it right around springtime, right, or summer, and they use it through the summer, but you get about 4 months where you're gonna be using it. Buy it now at the $30 discount, all right? You'll get everything that you need. All you gotta do is hang it up, very easy, and watch the insects collect. I have it available in bronze. I have it available in, I'm gonna call this stone, graphite, and then I also have it available in black. Let me welcome in our guest for this. He is my good friend, my buddy, Mr. Peter Kilcullen. Hello, Pete.
Hey, Guy, how's it going?
Bug-free, Pete, bug-free.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you're right, Guy, that it does seem really early to be talking about, you know, controlling all those biting insects in your yard. But here's something that I learned, and this still applies to a lot of different places across the country. It only needs to get over 50 degrees. So we're beneath that in a lot of places. But as you get over 50 degrees, that's when those biting insects, those mosquitoes, start moving around. So we're thinking about this early, but if you remember last season, when you were trying to enjoy the outdoors and you were forced back in the house because of all those biting insects, you've got to see what Dynatrap has done. This is, and you said it a moment ago, maybe it's my favorite thing, 0 maintenance. When you get this home and you can plug this in and it can start reducing the population of biting insects, that's when I think it's like nothing else. And you don't have to, you know, keep putting more bait and spend more money and do anything to it, because as you mentioned, the #1 part of this is that amazing bulb. 27 straight months, this will attract those biting insects. And then we have a fan underneath that's going to suck them into this collection basket on the bottom. So we're not zapping, we're trapping those insects. You will be amazed at how well this works, and you will never have to think about it a second after you set it up.
You know what I love is, like you said, Pete, is it's so easy, right? There's
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
I need to do. I literally just hang it. And Peter, you know me. You and I've been friends for a long, long time. We both have, we got our boys. We love our kids. And the last thing, when they're little, you hate to see them get stung by mosquitoes because little kids don't know any better, right? And I don't like spraying.
Right.
I don't want to spray stuff on my kid, right? I don't want to do it on myself. Why would you do it on your kids? What's nice about this, Peter, chemical free, right? And it works. Yeah. It works around the clock.
Exactly. You're right. So the thing about all those other methods, whether it is spraying, hey, we're going to go outside, maybe we're going to eat outside. Let's start spraying. Let's set up those candles. I got to light the candles. I've got to do something to prepare to go outside. What if you could leave this outside? Now, here's the thing, the way we're going to use this. So I'm sitting at the outdoor table here. I'm going to set this up about 30 feet away, because we don't want to bring them close to then try to repel those biting insects. We're going to attract them over there, away from where we're enjoying the outdoors, and we're going to trap those mosquitoes. So we're going to be able to be ready to go. We're going to have it working 24 hours a day. When you plug it in, leave it plugged in. This costs less than 2 cents a day to run. So you're going to be trapping mosquitoes 24 hours a day. When you're sleeping, when you're at work, trapping mosquitoes, reducing that population. And the technology, I'll just mention that again. We're going to draw them in with that light, that specifically and scientifically designed UV LED bulb that's going to draw them in. We're also heating up this titanium plate, which is, again, as you mentioned earlier, Guy, creating carbon dioxide, again, drawing them in. So these are the things that are going to draw those biting insects in. And when they get too close, they get sucked down into that collection basket, and they stay trapped there. So you're reducing the population, you're reducing, the breeders, you're catching those females so they can't, increase that population in your yard, but you're doing nothing but enjoying being outside. And it's not too long away, even though I know a lot of parts of this country are getting some heavy snow and it's very cold, but you're going to get ready to be outside and really have a nice time enjoying it and not getting bit.
And the thing, Peter, is we obviously know it's early in the season, but that's why the price is not $96 and it's $69, because it's a great way to get it. And you know what's really nice too, Peter, is, and I'm one of those people, I'll buy it, even though I got to wait to use it, I'll buy it, because if I'm going to get a deal on it, it is totally worthwhile. And let's put it this way, we can't keep this thing in stock. Once summer gets here, it's going to be picked over, and you're going to, maybe you want the half acre and you don't get it, and you got to settle for the acre. You don't want to spend that much money. Get this thing home now. And remember, for those of you that have never had one before, you don't want to put it like right where you're sitting. You want to put it off to a corner of your property, because the insects will be drawn to it. Basically, insects are drawn to light, and they're drawn to a certain type of carbon gas, right? The gas that we breathe out. That's how they know where their food is. And same with animals, dogs, because mosquitoes will bite dogs too. So when they see that signal coming from somewhere else, they leave you and they go there. So then, and then they're trapped. And the more mosquitoes or gnats or whatever it is that you trap that you can get rid of, the less they're going to repopulate your area. I never knew this. I think Peter told me that mosquitoes are territorial. So if you're killing the mosquitoes in your yard, those are the ones that you've been living with. You're not killing your neighbor's mosquitoes. You're really killing your own mosquitoes. So it is a really, really good idea to do it. Peter, it was a short time here, but we just figured it's a special early in the season. But I think it's better to plan now than wait till they all sell out.
Yeah, exactly. And you're going to love it, because you're going to put it out there. It's going to work. You're not going to have to think about it. You're not going to have to buy more and spend more money. This will work all season long, 27 straight months before you have to, even replace that bulb. So it works. It's silent. There's no odor. There's no chemicals. Put it out there and enjoy the summer.
Yeah, it's never been easier. It's a one and done thing. You don't want to deal with mosquitoes or bugs, especially mosquitoes and gnats and those nasty things. You'll be good to go. Thank you, Peter. Item number 735815. I got to turn it on. Wait, one bug just chased me, right? Because he's drawn to this. All right, come on over with me to the mailbox. I promised y'all we were going to do a 20. What?
You've got mail.
Appreciate it. I told you we've got to have a $25 gift card winner. Let's see who it is. Guys in the garden, $25 winner is Wayne B. Wayne won. even though I questioned some of his comments on hsn.com, he just said bad things, because Wayne can be bad sometimes, but he's wonderful. We love our Wayne. Wayne says, all joking aside, your products, or your producers do a fantastic job setting up your sets and products for you. It's seamless, very impressed. Thanks, Wayne. And thank you to all you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Now That's Clever next Friday at my house. I'll see you there.
I'm on a hunt for the things that make life easier. You know, the products you can't live without. It's all about having the right tool for the right job. Come join me every Saturday to find out what makes me say, now that's clever.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes.
People think, can it work well?
And it does. If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the Hsn Card. As an Hsn Card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1411